Well, hey guys, so we're gonna continue on with this Fancy Cancel album. I was just looking at my content, my channel. Turns out I haven't actually continued with this series since May of last year, so it's actually, I can't believe how much time has passed. Yeah, and I never finished this binder showing you guys. We actually still have a fair bit of stuff to look at. So, anywho, I figured why not? Let's continue on. I think last time I kind of had you up a little high. I think I'm going to lower you down so we can get a better look at some of these, even though, unfortunately, it does have these little labels that kind of covers some of the stamps. But anyway, this section here looks like patent cancels, I guess. It says... It's kind of blurry, but it says something and hand cancels. Well, considering that, like, right here we have patent cancel, I'm assuming that we're just going to be looking at some patent cancels and hand cancels. So let's take a look at these and see what's in here. Okay, so before I actually start looking at these, I pulled out my Fancy Cancel catalog and went to the patent section to see what these are about. So it says... Soon after the introduction of the postage stamp, the U.S. Post Office became concerned with the washing and reusing of stamps and the loss of revenue that would result. This led to a number of devices being invented whose purpose it was to render it impossible for the stamp to be used again. It says, while a few of these were awarded patents, most were not. However, over time, these cancels as a group have become known as patent cancels. Interesting. So yeah, it was these were literally patents. Like, should we use this postmark? Like you got a patent for an invention or something like that. Interesting. I don't think I've ever read that blurb at the beginning of the section. So looks here like we start with. I mean, these are obviously a bunch of older U.S. stamps, and I don't know. It sucks that what he wrote was rubbed off, because I don't know for sure if this section is patent cancels, but it seems like it. Patent cancels and hand cancels, I guess. These. What is that red? Huge margin on the left, imperforate. That's weird. And it has this red ink on it. Huh. It says number 147. I guess he has it listed here like 147, $1.80. It says red, $2.50. Brown cancel, I guess, $1.50. I guess all that adds up to be $5.80. Interesting. So each cancel, he attached a value to it. Nice little hair. Oh yeah, good. Gross. So yeah, this stamp here. I mean, it seems like he has it written out. He says number 147, $1.80. Then he says red, $2.50, and then brown cancel, $1.50. I guess all that would add up to be $5.80. So he's actually accounted for everything on the stamp to determine whatever I guess he thinks the value would be. And yeah, quite an interesting cancel. I don't know what the red cancel says, but that's actually pretty cool. So these are more number 147s. Looks like, I mean, I don't know if these would really be patent cancels. I'd have to go diving into the catalog and see, but he does say and hand cancels, so I think this is what we're looking at, is kind of hand cancels. So I don't know about you guys, but it's been snowing like crazy over where I live in Virginia. And it just kind of seemed to stop finally, but there's this nice blanket of snow on the ground. Doesn't look like it's going anywhere because the temperature is not rising. So it is not thawing. Ooh, I love whatever this is. This looks really cool. Oh, nice. Blue cancel. That's pretty. I like it. Cool stamp. I also like on stamps when they have some of the little perforations are still there. You know, the little circles, little punch outs remain. I like that sometimes. That's number 206 there. So let me try to get this back home here. Alright, let's just do that. Okay, this is 161. It says 32, I guess, dollars. Oh, it's kind of a high value, and it's an older stamp. That could be. It's been so long since I've looked at this, I can't remember if he was writing cat values or not. Wow, this once again is imperforate on the left side, just like this other stamp. But yeah, wow. I mean, really cool red ink stamp on this thing. I see what looks like a big numeral 6 in the top right corner. Actually, I think that I'm feeling the cancel might be like that, but maybe not. I'm not quite sure. Anyways, really cool looking cancel. That's actually really nice. I like that. Okay, well, let's look at this here patent cancel thing. So $75, he says. Patent cancel. I'm assuming since there's 3 of them on here that he put it beneath the one that it probably is. That would make sense, right? And wow, yeah, you can totally see the kind of geometric cancel, but then it does also have the dots. That's a good strike too. Yeah, I mean, you just don't see that a lot, do you? I mean, heck, I almost never see these when I'm browsing random stamps. And what I wonder to myself as I'm looking at this would be, would I actually, if I noticed it, would I be able to even pick out that, hey, wait, whoa, that's a patent cancel? I don't know, to be frank. I'm not the fancy cancel master. So, anyways, but of course, you get more familiar with it as the more you see it. So, yeah, if you look out for that, guys. I mean, if you got the little dots like that, pretty much looking like these, that's a patent cancel. How cool! Just one of the many, things you can collect in the fancy cancel world. What's this, number 158? Nice bar cancel. I guess you call it a grid cancel. That's cool. Yeah, actually, it's amazing to me that it's been so long since I've continued this series. I actually really love this binder. I can't even remember how much I spent on this, but it wasn't cheap. I know that. And I had some people criticizing that he didn't properly identify the stamps well enough and all this and that. I mean, hey, come on, take it easy, everybody. This guy's probably deceased, is my guess. And if you were to watch, or if you have watched, or if you were to watch this series from the beginning, then you would know that he has actually accrued a massive amount of fancy cancels in this binder. There's a lot of stuff in here. And no, it's not perfectly organized and all that, but I actually really love it for just what it is. I mean, massive amalgamation of fancy cancels. It's really cool to me, at least. I hope you guys find it interesting as well. Yeah, I love the different colors, different designs. There's all these different shapes. I think we've already passed the section that had the kind of, I can't remember what they were called, like pictorial cancels that were like, there was one that was a donkey, and there's other stuff like that. Just really neat designs. So anyways, I'm not going to pull every one of these out, but you can see I actually quite like that one. That's cool. It reminds me like a fan blade. Then we got grids. That one's like some big geometric there. That's actually pretty cool looking. Not sure how well you guys can see them all, but I see them through the camera. So there's another geometric. Yeah, these are cool. This one, okay, this one's a little weird. This one looks like it has 2 different kinds, and these are number 184 stamps, by the way. But yeah, you see the kind of sunburst, starburst thing, and then it's got like two triangles as well, and a different. It looks like a bluish ink. So yeah, that one actually looks like it's got two fancy cancels on there, which is a little different. By the way, these ones that... Okay, well, I thought this wasn't perforate, but I see some perfs remain. So this was just cut off the paper, but like these, what was I thinking? Like this one and this one with the imperforate side, but such a big margin. I would say that maybe they were booklet stamps, but also maybe they were just on the side of the sheet, or I'm not sure about that. See, because like this one here with such a large margin on the left side, well, I guess maybe the image could be way off center, and they still could have cut the perfs off. But it really is such a massive margin that it makes me feel like it was imperforate, but I could be wrong. I mean, this image design is just way down into the bottom right corner, so I guess the perfs could have been cut. I'm just not sure. I mean, is that a booklet stamp? Or was it on the side of the sheet? I don't know, but anyways, fascinating. So yeah, that is a beautiful little section. Ooh, yeah, right. I'm instead of coffee, I'm doing hot chocolate. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okie doke. Moving on. Next page. Okay, so it looks like number 158, and he says by times 19, so there must be 19 of them here. This catches my eye immediately. A nice little pair. It's cool. And what is this cancel here? Oh no. Trying to tell like if there's something going on, like it's a bird or something, but nah, I don't think so. That's neat though. I quite like that. And what other ones do we have here? Try to take a gander. Okay, I'm not quite sure what that is. That's kind of a blur. This one I see like just little chunks of a geometric, probably cancel. Oh wow, this one's purple. That's cool. Don't see that every day. Nice purple cancel. Stamp has some kind of story attached to that bottom right of it. It looks like there's a little caramel or something, and the corner's ruined. Oh, it must be adhesive. Caramel. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's really cool. This one, big giant triangles. Love it. Super duper cool looking cancel to me. Yeah, I love the purple one. Just trying to see if there's anything that really stands out. Not really. I mean, these are all just cool to look at. I do like all of them. This one here, again, seems to have two cancels because it's got the red and then the blue. So there's multiple things going on. I imagine the red was probably the CDS, date, time, location, that kind of stuff, and that the blue one's just literally probably a court cancel. This one has a really faint, I want to say purplish, like a super light purple cancel. Can't quite tell what it is. This looks like a number 156 there, that Benjamin. Nice blue cancel. 156. That's cool. Make sure I get it tucked in there well. Alright, well, let's continue on. Nice little page. Okay, so what is next? Numbers 210, or number 210s. It looks like 18 of them is what he says. This one here, faulty but dynamic cancel. Wow, yeah, that's actually, my goodness. Oh, he kind of glued it in there with the the sticker. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Man, that's pretty. It's almost like a neon red. Nearly pink. Not sure how it comes off through the camera, but to the eye, I don't know, it might be a little bit more pink. Maybe magenta is the right word, or something. Definitely not just red. Interesting cancel color, and a nice looking cancel as well. I would agree with him, faulty but dynamic. Yes. Okay. I like the lines here, and I think these are purple. Yeah, these are purple. Nice purple lines. It's cool. Okay, so some grids, kind of an oval grid. Let's see here. Ooh, that one's cool. Kind of checkered diamond, big old diamond as well. And then just, yeah, different grids. That's interesting too. I'd almost say teal, but I guess it's maybe just a really light blue cancel. Really cool looking grids. Man, these are so cool. I love these. I like this one as well. Yeah, I just wish that, like, I wish that when I was going through random collections, I would see more stuff like this. I mean, where did he find these? I'm sure I could hop on Hipstamp and, with enough time and browsing, I'd be able to come up with stuff like this. But look at that one. I mean, this one looks like grapes or something like that. It's really cool. Beautiful strike on that. Nice purple, very clear, clean. Okay, so those are a bunch of 210s, and then we have one 213 here. Nearly looks like an ellipse, but anyways. What is that? We'll just leave it. Okay, so we got some Columbus issues. Oh, neato. Okay, so this is a registered mail cancel. I can tell. At least I can only imagine. You see at the end it says stirred. That's in registered. So that's actually a cool little cancel there, like that. Pretty common Colombian stamp. And let's see what's going on with this one. June 10th. So this must have been a duplex, because it looks like a little bit of an ellipse there, and then the CDS on the left side. I'm assuming it was a duplex. Cancel. Okay, so cool. Little Columbus issue. Okay, so now this section he actually did label hand cancels. Maybe that whole last section was supposed to be patents. I don't know. Anyways, let's just leave it a mystery and just continue on. Hand cancels. Okay, so he means like manuscript. Ah, got it. Okay. Yeah, see, here's a pound sign, pretty much. Gosh darn it, I can't get these things to lift up. I'm just scratching the heck out of it. Ugh. Okay. Well. Okay, so this here, 183, says PM, Postmaster, EV15. Oh, cool. Wow, it does say 3 p.m. Get out of here. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Actually legible manuscript. And what would be so important about, a sip of cocoa. Cheers, guys. Writing the actual time. Interesting. Yeah, 3 p.m. Wow. Hey, I mean, I don't know what to say. It's just surprising to me. I swear I'd never seen that before. Yes, these are a bunch of different manuscripts. What does it say? Maybe I want to say 5. Oh, I can't really read it. This one looks like they just took a fountain pen and went quick, quick. And this one looks like a 9. Yeah, pretty interesting. Okay, little manuscript section. So this one, this Lincoln, they just hit a couple of times. And number 186, 210. Looks like 13 of these 210s. 18, probably 73, 1884. This one just went 4 little lines. Interesting to see what they would decide to do. That's a X. Huh. Yeah, interesting stuff. So, yeah, double X. This looks like the same guy here. Huh. Could be, you know. What's this, number 213? 28.8. That's definitely a fountain pen. I've said this on the other videos as well. I think that these stickers here from Apfelbaum, and I think that's them valuing each page. Okay, so that does it. That wasn't a particularly big section. What does this next one say? Year date? I think is what he wrote on there. So I guess these all should just have the year and the date. Man, there's a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, so just a whole bunch of CDS cancels. Number 210, he says 56 of them. Well, that is good. I got the cocoa with the little marshmallows. You guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Brooklyn. Plainville. This must be Boston, I'm guessing. Holy... Is that 1866? I just want to read it. No. Boston something 88. Maybe 1888 then. Huh. Couldn't quite get a good read on that. Okay. Yeah, these are cool. 1884. June 25th, 1884, Canton. These are decent, decently legible. This one's intriguing. It looks like it would have had almost like a, I think they call it concentric circle cancel, like a fancy cancel in the center. I'm not sure. It's kind of smudgy, so. Huh. Yeah, these are all cool. 1884, 85, 85. No, April 7th. See, this one here definitely, I mean, you can see the concentric rings and then the other cancel as well. So that could easily be with this one. I bet you that's what's going on there. And the ink just got all smudged together. Okay, this one's Cincinnati. Very cool. Probably Concord here. Yeah, the little X means that these stamps are ruined, whatever those are. Denver. Oh, yeah, cool. I like Denver. Colorado's a beautiful place. Here you go again. I wonder if it's like a duplex cancel with the rings, the fancy cancel, and then the CDS. Ah, careful. Gotta be a little bit more careful. Cool, so yeah, geez. A big giant page of year, date, CDS cancels. Another. Let's continue on. I always loved these Benjamin stamps. I just like these stamps. I don't think these are really worth anything, and that's fine. But yeah, these are, I don't know, I just like the design. I like how I like the color. I just like these. I have an affinity for these Benjamin stamps from the U.S. I just like them. This one has a really nice, looks like Deerfield. It says 1886 cancel. Very legible, very clear. It's a nice strike. This one purple? Cool. Okay, something city, 1884, January 2nd. It's nice. Yeah, and there's a lot of variations of these Benjamin stamps. Some of them are more common than others. But September 12th, I guess. Alright, so we have a nice chunk here. More CDS action. 1890, 88, Boston, Mass. This one looks like it says station, so something station. New Haven, Connecticut. This one's 1885. Yeah, cool. Neat. Okay, alright, well, I'm not going to linger on these. We have one number 236. This also looks like a Columbus issue, an 8 center. Westerly cancel. Big old crease right across the center. Alright. Well, let's continue on. Okay, so that does it for that section. What is next? It says third and fourth C. I don't know what that means. Ooh, wow, cool looking cancels. That one's like a negative cancel here. Massachusetts, perhaps? Wow, that's a cool cancel. Very neat. Okay, what's the one next to it? So these are number... Well, see, he has 178 here, but then the sticker says 183. I'm guessing that these are meant to be 183s because he says 183, $5 times 2 is $10. What is this cancel? This must be another one that says Boston. Yeah. You guys see it? I think across the top it would have said Boston and at the bottom Mass. So these probably are actually the same cancel, potentially. What a wacky cancel. Huge negative cancel like that for Boston, Massachusetts. Wow, that's actually really cool. Totally like those. Really cool looking cancels. I like it. Okay, number 206. This is one of those really common number 206. Just one of the more common Benjamin stamps I was talking about. Boston, Mass again. Yay, these pages here. Okay, so can't see this one. I want to take a look. What does that say? I see it almost like it says Dina or Dino. I'm not sure what that cancel would have been, but neat looking cancel. Okay, let's scooch on Boston, Brooklyn. What is that? Let's see. Why are all these stamps sticking to my tongs? What is going on? I swear to God, every stamp sticks to my tongs. Okay, Roxby. There must be a place in Massachusetts then. Roxby. I don't know. Cool though. Yeah, I'm trying to get this up. Darn. Okay. Something Kentucky, Louisville probably. Oops, sorry, Kentucky. Yeah, cool. Cambridge, Mass. Something, Mass. Man, big old whatever that cancel would have been. You can just tell by how big the letters are. That would have been a massive cancel. Something Pennsylvania, I think. I'm not sure, but really cool cancels. Ooh, that one's nice. A nice pair. I don't know why these stamps are sticky like that. Chicago, I guess? I couldn't imagine what else it would be. So I'm going to go with Chicago. Nice cancel on a pair. Boston, Mass. And here's another one. Chicago. These are nice. This is nice. Look at that. Chicago, Illinois. Beautiful cancel. Super nice. I like it. Yeah. So, more Columbus issues, and it looks like these are flag cancels. Cool. Westbury Station. Did I say that right? Oh, Restrobury Station? Blah. But yeah, it's a flag cancel. This one also a flag? I'm not sure. Doesn't look like it. It's like some kind of oval, but yeah, interesting. Okay, so not all of these are flags. Okay. Just the one there was a flag. Got it. Oops. Wow, something PO. Must, oh, New York. PO. Nice. It's 3-cent Columbus here. Very cool. Very nice. New York on a 4-cent Columbus. This one has the X, so it's been damaged. San Fran. Duplex cancel. Okay. Well, let's keep cruising. Wow, so a whole page here of, what are these? Number 184, it's just by 47, man. So just a whole bunch of 184s. Yeah, all kinds of different stuff. Neat. That one's cool. What is that? I also like that too. Yeah, some of these are in pretty good shape. Some of them just seem like splotches, you know, but maybe they were a little heavy-handed when they took the cork canceller and dipped it in the ink. This rings a bell that some of these back when they did these fancy cork cancels, you know, they'd carve it out of cork, obviously, whatever design the postmaster wanted, and then something rings a bell of I read that they would use like caps from medicine bottles or something like that to hold the ink to dip the cork in. I could be wrong, but that sounds familiar. I like this one as a square. Yeah, I mean, these are just cool, you know, different cancels. That one's this beautiful little cancel there. Oh yeah, I'm not going to spend way too much time, but just kind of scanning over them as we're moving through here. You know. Yeah, interesting. Look at this one in the bottom left. It's like a big giant, some kind of burst, starburst, sunburst, whatever. These are just geometrics, I'm pretty sure, really. Yeah, cool. Alright, man. Whole bunch of them. Whole bunch. More. Number 184s. Okay. So, we just continue on. There's 26 of them on here. On this page. Once again, that's very similar to that other one I just pointed out on the other page. It's just this bigger, explosion-y looking cancel. So, yeah, a whole bunch of different styles. Different shapes. I do like these. You know, they just have a bit of character to them. You know, I love the idea that the guy could come up with whatever design he wanted to carve into his cork, and just use that. You know, back before everything in the freaking country was so heavily regulated. You know, interesting that postmasters, you know, they had the freedom to do these kind of things. I like that, you know. It wasn't so critical what you canceled it with. The point was that it got canceled. And I feel like that's something that just kind of has been slowly sucked away from America as freedom. A little bit here, a little bit there. And after time, we've ended up with just less freedoms. George Carlin, he had a kind of, I don't know about famous, but he had a popular quote saying we have the illusion of choice. You know, we don't have the freedom of choice. Now we have the illusion of choice. It's like, you know what your real choices are? Paper or plastic. You know, smoking or non-smoking. Those are your real choices these days. I always thought that was funny. I'm like, ouch. I don't want to hear it. I kind of feel like he's right. May he rest in peace, that guy. So, yeah, there's a whole bunch of different stuff. You guys can see. I don't have to explain it all. Very beautiful. Beautiful looking cancels. Awesome stuff. Some seem heavier strikes than others. Some seem clearer. And some of these, you know, when I look at like the, well, there was one on the other page. Maybe I'll show you. This is a thought that I had. Sorry, I'm just looking for it. Maybe it was another page back. Yeah, like this guy. I actually had a thought about this. See, I bet you that This was probably a perfectly circular cancel, but I bet you that he kind of rolled it when he canceled it, and so it gave it this kind of weird shape. Anywho, just a thought. So, you know, how perfectly straight up and down were they when they struck? You know, that can influence how the cancels look. Interesting, yeah. So just a buttload of different cancels there. Awesome. They're really nice to look at. I always like this stuff, man. They're just cool. Okay, and then these seems to be a theme here. Yeah, I don't know what you'd call these. I don't know if these are actually negative cancels. I mean, that one, like that, looks like a negative cancel. I guess they could be, but it's almost like they're just obliterators with a line intentionally left. Yeah, interesting. So these are more 210s, and he says there's 39 of them on this page. I mean, these are cool looking cancels. Yeah, I just don't see a whole lot of these. Then we move on to kind of these circular cancels here, which are pretty much just circles. Yeah, just different shapes and sizes. Pretty neat. Yeah, he's accrued a fair bit of them. There's more of them here on these 213s. So there's 7 of them. What would you call these? Cheerio cancels? You know? Okay. Let's move on to the next page. Okay, so. Yeah, just a variety. This one's on paper. Smart guy. Good job cutting it off to maintain the rest of the cancel. That was an interesting one. I like that. Kind of looks like a diamond or a star. Negative cancel. Okay. Yeah, I like that too. That's cool. Awesome. You can just imagine somebody sitting there taking their time, carving these little divots out of a cork. But I guess that was the problem with the cork cancels. They just didn't last quite as long. Yeah, neat. I mean, I like looking at all of them. They're very cool. All right, let's continue on. Yeah, these kind of checkered cancels. More of them here. Man, that one's got a lot of fine dots. Ooh, wow, that one has super duper fine dots, kind of in a circle. Kind of more the same. Pretty neat. So just a bunch more 210s there. Alright, let's cruise on. 210s again. A lot of 210s. In my own, well, this is my collection now, but in my own collection, besides this binder, yeah, I do find an awful lot of 210s being fancy canceled. That's a pretty common stamp, that era, to have fancy cancels. So, yeah, cool. Kind of grid circles. More of them. Yeah, there's just a variety of stuff in here. It's cool. Man, a lot of fancy cancels. More. So, let's take a look. I'm gonna have another sip. It almost seems pointless that they put marshmallows in this hot cocoa because they just melt away into nothing. What's the point of that? Okay. Yeah, that looks like just a piece of just the right side of a big giant cancel. This one's kind of interesting. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's a little different from a lot that I've seen. Pretty faint, but you can see it. That's neat. I like that one. Put that back. Okay. Yeah, man, geez, so many. Holy moly. And like this one, some of these are so faint you can barely even tell. Like these two are super faint. Really, really light strikes. That's cool. Yeah, look at this one. What the heck? Interesting cancel there. Huh. Center that a little better. Okay, well, wow, this one he wrote mouse. It's actually a mouse? I don't know. Maybe. I'm trying to. I mean, I guess I could sort of see it. I mean, kind of looks like maybe the head of a mouse. Kind of wishy-washy on that, but apparently he was confident that's a mouse. I can kind of see it. Yeah. Weird. Okay, this almost looks like letters. Hold on. Oh wow. Ooh, really hard for me to read. I can't quite make out what that says, but that actually looks like type. Okay. So more 210s. Holy moly. Gosh. The never-ending 210s. I want to skip ahead a little, just be like, man, there's more pages. Man, he has so many of these. Is this, you know what? I think this is the final section of the book, actually. I'm looking through. Yeah, I don't see any more dividers. So this I bet you this is just like a massive, just kind of end section with a bunch of fancy cancels. I don't know if they've been properly, partitioned in this album or anything here. These actually, all of these cancels look like the same kind of geometric design. Yeah, just a whole lot. Wow. Whole page of them. You guys see that? Dang, that's an awful lot of those. Okay, here's more. 51 stamps here. Numbers. They look like 210s. Yeah, they're all pretty close, but they are not the same. Not all of them are the same. Wow, man. So many. Ugh. Super duper cool. I like this one here. Looks like it would have been a triangle inside of a bunch of chunks of whatever. Blocks. Okay, continuing on. So these all look like ellipse cancels. Well, I don't know. For the most part, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. See, like that's an ellipse right there. But maybe you'd call this a grid, I think maybe just a mix of grids and ellipse cancels. A lot of them. Okay. I won't linger too long. They're very cool. Alright, moving on. 210s again. Wow. So, yeah, I mean, these are all really interesting. What do you call these? Like target cancels or something? These are definitely different. That one's blue. That's cool. Yeah, these are cool. Look at this one. Look at that. That's neat. Ooh, can't say I've seen that one before. Oh yeah, I was trying to think this whole time, like, what the heck does EV mean? I think it's estimated value. That might be. And yeah, here, I mean, another patent cancel. Oops, sorry. That is so cool. Wow. Very neat. Lebanon, Pennsylvania. That one's also very cool. I just got reminded, this one reminded me of like the Wheel of Fortune cancel from one of the past videos. I don't think that's what that is, but let's see here. We have 213s. Yeah, just, they're clearly fancy cancels. I don't know what any of them are, but really cool. Alright. Let's move along. Okay, just some more. Number 213s. Huh. Whoops. Dropped my vaporizer. Yeah, man, big old grid. These are cool. Okay, I'm not going to linger. I intend to finish off this album. And, oh, that's cool. A little square, circle. Huh. Yeah, not really anything to write home about here, but, yeah, cool. Nice variety. I do like them. They're kind of overlapping. Yeah. Wow, that's quite the obliterator there. Okay. Alright. So. Weird looking one there. Yeah, I think when I got this, I like sat down and browsed through it, but I haven't really taken like a really good look at all this stuff yet. Still, I wonder what that was. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, they're all just a little different. Oh, cool. So a whole bunch of 2-cent Columbus stamps. You know, these ones, it doesn't seem like he bothered to catalog. He just grouped them together. Pretty neat. This one looks like an ellipse, but like a really fine line ellipse. Yeah, and this one kind of a square grid pattern with fine lines again. These are cool, man. Like different, different designs. Almost looks like a negative cancel. Huh. Okay. More Columbus. So these are 1-centers. I don't even think that's a fancy. That's just like a normal CDS, maybe with some lines. I could be wrong. We got 3-cent Columbus stamps. I wonder if this is a double strike. That's why it's so messy. Okay. Oh, wow, cool. Bunch of Benjamins. These are a little bit more recent Benjamins, I think. This one here, he says CRM 22 1869. Ooh, it's a Maltese cross? Alright, cool. Wow. Ooh, I think that there was some more of those earlier in this album. But yeah, I haven't seen a bunch that I can recollect. That's cool. A nice Maltese cross. Oh, gosh darn it. Alright. Get in there. That's pretty. I like that. You can really see that. Okay. Huh. Interesting. This one has some kind of big square. There are letters. Can't quite read what it says. Yeah, intriguing. A whole bunch of different stuff in this. What is that? Really faint. Can't tell. I'm struggling to read some of these. But yeah, cool. Oh, that one has a pinkish tint. Must have been whatever package or letter it was on. Huh. You know, is that another Maltese cross? It sure looks like it. Wow. Neato. Okay. So that's the end of the page there. I'm still looking at this one thinking, man, it looks like a big negative something. I don't know. Easily a 3 or maybe a W if you turn it upside down. Might have been letters, but sure. Pretty cool. Wonder what's going on with that. Huh. This one does look like a negative X or a cross. Huh. A lot of cool ones on that. I like that page. That's good. Okay. 219Ds up here at the top. It's like a star. Excuse me. That's an H. Hartford, Connecticut, 1861. Maybe H for Hartford. Ooh, is that the, what did I say earlier? I just said it. Wheel of Fortune? I think that one's called the Wheel of Fortune. I believe so. That's neat. I always liked that one. That was good. That's a good one. Definitely like it. Okay, more down here. Okay. Sorry if you guys hear the little rattle from my heater. I've been fighting with that thing. I've been literally jamming clothes pins into it and stuff, trying to get it to stop rattling. Ooh, that's cool. That would have probably been a star in a circle. That looks like a T, and that looks like a B. Oh. Yeah, these number 220s. Interesting. See, okay, this one says LSB for Beloit, Wisconsin. That would make sense with the B. Another B. What does it say? Old Point Comfort, Virginia, 1861. I guess that's that one. Huh. Awesome. That's a perfect strike right there, right on the head. Beautiful cancel. Yeah, I guess some of these must have fallen out or are missing or were misplaced or something. I mean, I assume there would have been one there. This one says geometric something type 1, San Francisco, California, 1861. This is also a really neat looking one. Almost looks like a propeller. New Bern, North Carolina. Definitely a different shape than I'm used to seeing. That is a cool cancel. Totally like it. Yeah, and this one was 1861 according to this, if that's correct. 1872 cancel here. $1871. Yeah, these are neat. Something station. New York. Interesting, man. Cool. Alright, let's keep going. 220 Carmines. Okay. Oh, I see. So, yeah, bar cancel with a numeral. This guy seems a little bit out of place. That's not a 220. That's a different issue. Yeah, these don't seem to have I'm struggling to see how all of these are actually fancy cancels, but that one's a heck of an ellipse cancel with a 2. Yeah, I guess the even though it just looks like a bar, cancel, if it has the numeral, I think the numeral is what makes it considered to be a fancy cancel. Durham, North Carolina. Nice pair. Syracuse, New York, 1894. Ah, neat. Alright, let's keep going. 220C, he says. 2 caps. Oh, yeah, I remember all that. 220A. I don't know. Okay, so 220 Rose, 220 Carmine Rose. It says there's 32 of them here on this page. Interesting. Yeah, some of them I struggle, like, oh, that's cool, that's a star, that's very faint. But yeah, some of them I struggle, like, why is that a fancy cancel? I'm not quite sure. This one here, come out, that's very faint, but clearly a star. That's a fancy cancel, there's no doubt about that. He actually, I think, had a whole section of stars in here. Yeah, I think so. There was a lot of stars, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, see, like this, like, is this really a fancy cancel? I don't know. Whatever. So a bunch of 220s. Okay, more 220s. Dark Carmine. So different shades here. These do look darker as well. He's right. Huh. Another sippy poo. Trying to tell. I can't tell what the GG. Huh. All right. And here's the bottom half of the page. That looks like actually a pencil X. Weird. Yeah, I can see the reflection of the graphite. Weird they would use a pencil. That's you would think to ensure that it can't be reused, they wouldn't use a pen instead of a pencil. I don't see a lot of pencil cancels, right? Estimated value of 60. Ooh, that one's cool. Wow, that's nice. Cool. I'm liking some of these. I wonder if that was a manuscript or really if that was a cork right there, because it just looks like a bunch of different strikes. Huh. Yeah, I love that one. That's cool. Kind of hash mark. Yeah, great variety on this page. Yeah, I like these. I like these. Yeah, this one here has me going, what is that? Yeah, intriguing page. Yeah, right. Interesting. What happened there? Huh. Okay, more. Jeez. So many of these. Gosh. It's just a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, just kind of more of the same. I'm just kind of scanning through, seeing if anything really catches my eye. Not so much, but man, there's a lot going on. A lot of different cancels. That's that's interesting. Big blob with a tiny dot. Huh. That's actually really nice cancel there. Huh. Let's keep cruising. Okay, so that's the end of the page. I'm not quite sure what that said. Ooh, that's a star. Partial star. That's actually nice. Well, this one's like super fine dots. You know, this one actually is kind of funny to me because whatever this fancy cancel was, it almost looks like it gave him a beard. That's pretty cool. Boy, I cannot get these to lift up. That is a little bit frustrating, to be honest with you guys. Come on. All right, there you go. Jeez, what's the trick here? All right. Sorry if I sound a little nasally or congested. I am. So, anyways, this looks like an A. The sideways A. Ooh, another Maltese. That's nice. Oh. Ooh, nice star. That's a negative star right there. Whatever this is, it's super duper faint. I can't quite tell. That's a B in a circle. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm loving the stars. That's nice. That might be like a negative R. I'm thinking. Man, another good variety. Yeah, just more 220s here. With just a slew of different cancels. Very cool. Yeah, they're similar looking, right? But there are differences between a lot of them. The sizes, you know, how many pieces there are to the cancel. Yeah, just the style. Yeah, interesting stuff. Okay, we've only got a few more pages to go, and we're actually going to be done with this album. I think this will be the 4th video in this series. There's a lot to look at in here. These are cool. That Pennsylvania. Oh, okay. There's that, it kind of reminds me of that other one, that kind of fan blade looking. That's neat. What does it say? Philadelphia? Yeah. 94. Huh. What does this say? Oh, a jack-o'-lantern. Really? Let me try to get this out of here. A jack-o'-lantern, yeah. Huh? Trying to see it. It could have been a better strike, but a jack-o'-lantern, that is super duper cool. We saw some of those earlier in this album. Yeah, if you guys, if this is the first video that you're seeing of this, yeah, there's 3 others before this, and there was an awful lot of really neat stuff earlier on as well. Look at that beautiful blue star. That's awesome. Yeah, this is, oh man, these are cool. Look at this. Purple letters. This must be registered mail again. Oh, cool. Neat. That looks like a flag cancel, yeah. So that's a partial flag cancel. You can see the stars. Yeah, whatever that is, some kind of weird purple cancel. Very cool. And what is that? Look at this partial cancel here. What design was that? Weird. Man, I am surprised that I'm still being surprised. I mean, what was that? I've never seen anything quite like that. What a weird cancel. Wow. Yeah. Cool stuff, man. Great variety on this page. I definitely like that page. Okay. Alright, so just another variety of stuff. New York. These are a little bit more recent. Kind and it seems like we're straying away from the court cancels. That's cool. Jeez. So we're at 150 estimated value on the last 4. What does that mean? The last 4 what? Pages or these last 4 stamps? I'm not quite sure. Looks like last 4. Yeah, it's a cool variety. Just kind of staring at them. They're neat. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Nearly done. What is that? Look at that. On paper. Almost looks like vampire teeth or something. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Pac-Man. I don't know. Okay, that's another partial flag cancel right there. What would that say? I almost want to say like Toronto or something, but I think I'm wrong. Not sure what that says. This is also an interesting looking cancel. Sorry. Interesting one there. Super duper fine dots on this one. Like really, really fine dots. Yeah, these are cool, man. Man, I love these. These are super cool. Okay, and then we just have a couple of stragglers down here with really nothing fancy to see there. Okay, so, okay, alright. I don't know why I started thinking Halloween. Must be the colors. This is nice. So these are ellipse cancels without question. Each numeral probably indicates a certain location that the cancel was done. Or that they were canceled at. So yeah, that's nice. I like the look of that. That's actually really pretty. I don't know. The orange and black. It's nice. I like it. And is this is the last page. Wow. Man, this is a serious binder. There's a lot of stuff in here. God. Unbelievable, really. Look at this. Oahu. Oahu. Almost sounds Hawaiian or something. That's nice. I actually quite like this. Still has the selvage around, which captured some of the postmark. Trying to show you. Let's see. 1932. California. I think it says uninsured. I don't know. Huh. Anyway, I like the look of that one. That's cool. So yeah, these seem to be a bit more recent. This last page, that's also a nice strike right there. Very pretty. Beautiful sock on the nose. Bullseye there. Yeah, these are cool. I like that one. I'm not sure what this was. Almost looks like a star, but I'm not sure. These are neat. This one might have been placed best on that other page just before this one. Oh man, what? Look at these. Oh my god, nice way to finish off. Oh cool, that one's an airplane. Nice. New Bedford. Let's see, something new. NH. Gorham. Not sure. Philadelphia. Yeah, so interesting. Yeah, and I definitely like this. That's a nice cutout. Look at those. Wow. Well, geez, guys, I guess that does it. Hope you enjoyed looking at all these with me. I definitely enjoyed this binder. This ended up being a much longer series than I ever expected. It's just, I like to take my time and kind of look at most of them. I feel like I moved a little faster than usual, perhaps even this video, but that that's it. Hey, appreciate all of you guys. If you're new to my channel, feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. And I guess that does it for this binder. I'm actually kind of amazed. I can't believe it's over. I want more. I could always just buy another Fancy Cancel binder too if I want more of them. But this is actually quite a lot of Fancy Cancels, and this was not cheap. What did I pay for this thing? Let me see here. So with a big discount, I paid $21.50. Owie! So this is a couple of grand for this binder. Heck of a binder. I mean, there's Fancy Cancels in this thing I have never ever seen before, and I'm so glad to own some of these. These were really cool. This was a great binder. Don't regret buying this whatsoever. Super duper cool. It's actually a nice binder itself. Some kind of pattern on it. Kind of reminds me of like alligator or something. Anyways, that was it, guys. I'll catch you later. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.